What's going on, everyone? Chris here with a new intro, a new video, a new game. This is the Forza Horizon 2 demo that came out today, and also a new steering wheel. Got this today. Well, got the steering wheel yesterday. Got the stand today, so this is the first time I've been able to use it. I've been looking forward to trying it out with Forza, and this game has come out just in time. So I've been having some fun with it today. I've been playing this demo for about an hour or so this afternoon, and
listen closely.
let's just turn this down a minute. I've got this woman going on in my ear. So this is the Forza Horizon 2 demo. I can't wait for this full game to come out. So like I said, I've played it a little bit this afternoon, trying to get used to this wheel. I'm still pretty much a noob, although I'm trying to go straight in with all the kind of like simulations settings and the difficulty. So I'm just going to do kind of a walkthrough of this demo, tell you about, tell you what's going on, what this game's all about. So let's get going. So annoyingly, you can't skip this intro, which is this woman going on about Horizon with all these hipster young, nice young hipster people dancing around. I'm hoping when the full game comes out that this doesn't have to play through every time, because that's going to get old very fast. But in the meanwhile, I'll just get myself lined up, I guess. I've got my office chair on. This is my like little racing cockpit. I've got the Wheel Stand Pro connected to the Thrustmaster TX, and I've got my office chair in full recline mode, and it makes quite a nice, quite realistic driving position. So basically, what I like about this game is it's got the basic Forza Motorsport flavour, but with kind of like what really attracted me to it is it's kind of like the car-based meta game of Grand Theft Auto 5. It's kind of like that, similar to The Crew. I mean, obviously, Forza Horizon's been around from. I'm totally new to the Forza Horizon series, so obviously, you guys are, familiar with the series. Will know what it's all about. But right, let's see. Let's get on with this first race. I want to set up my car first. Do these settings. So, difficulty, let's see. Oh, this woman talking in my ear again. So yeah, basically it's like, it's basically the customization of Grand Theft Auto 5 and that open world kind of thing, but with more realistic driving. It's obviously got the engine from Forza Motorsport, which is obviously like more of a simulator kind of game. So rather than being, I was going to say rather than being arcadey, although there are some arcade aspects to it. It's a little bit more realistic. So as a car fan like me who likes to kind of dupe cars and take them for just to drive rather than race them on a track, it's quite a cool game, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing some content on it. So let's I can't concentrate on two things at once, so let me just run through and set these settings up. I'll leave it at that for now. So simulation steering, that's what I'm trying to get used to with this thing. Turn off all traction control, stability control. You can have those on, but it kind of takes away from game experience, I think. So that looks alright. Controls, I think I've got all this set up. This is all the options for the steering wheel. Force feedback, I had to set that to 50 because it nearly tore my thumbs off at 100. It's pretty violent, this thing. And I'm still getting used to the wheel rotation angle. I mean, 300 degrees isn't much at all, but it does go all the way around to 900, which is the default setting. But I like to kind of, with it being more of a simulation race, you really need to be able to correct those skids. So let me just get back into this game. So basically, this first section, you've just come off the boat into southern Europe somewhere. And you basically got to make your way to the Horizon Festival, which is kind of like the kind of like hub for all the what the game's all based around. And you and a bunch of these guys are driving these supercars to this festival, and then you go off doing various little things. Whee! So we've got a P1 there. I'm in the Huracan. We'll see some more supercars coming up here in a minute. I mean, this steering wheel definitely makes it a lot more fun. I couldn't get on with Forza 5 using the controller, but I think this steering wheel really takes it to another level. Ah, no! I've got a typical male brain. I can either drive, talk, or change gear. I can't do all three at the same time. So notice if I start talking, I end up forgetting to change gear. Nearly rear-ended a LaFerrari. Oh. Now when I watch the oh, come on. Yeah, as I was saying, when I was watching the trailer for this game, and I saw like all the off-road, you know, like cutting across the fields, I thought it looked a little bit too arcadey, but playing it, I think it does add quite an interesting and fun element to it. And as we'll see when we get into the game, there's right, mate, let's concentrate now. There's different types of cars, so the off-roading aspect of it is going to be really cool with you know, like a big pickup truck like a Ford F-150 Raptor, or like the Bowler that you get in this demo, which I think I'm going to play with in another video. I think I'm going to do some free roaming with that, but yeah, it's a little bit arcadey to begin with. When you've got the kind of sports cars going off road, it's a bit like Need for Speedy, which didn't really interest me too much. But once you get into it, it is quite a lot of fun. It's like, again, it's kind of like that just that Grand Theft Auto kind of thing, where you just go balls out and you just, you know, jumping off stuff and razzing up mountainsides and all sorts. Got some cool music in this, but I'm probably gonna have to mute the game sound because it's all copyright stuff, but you can do like some trance dancing to it all. Right, so here's the three cars that you get in this demo. We've got the choice of an Evo, Audi, what's this, RS3 or something like that, and then the Bowler. Like I mentioned, I'm going to play with the Bowler on another occasion, so I think I'm going to have to go with the Evo today. Although the RS3 does look pretty cool indeed. So yeah, I mean, going off-road, in a full game, when you start making a collection of cars, it's going to be awesome to have a fully like tuned up off-road beast just to go razzing around and free roaming across all the countryside, forgetting all about roads. But today I'm going to go with the Lancer Evolution. Right, let's turn radio off. No copyright claims for me. So basically, we're in the main game now. We're on our way to the first race. This is going to crash into me or what? I really want to drive around in this mode so I can see my car, but I can't control it. And with it being kind of like a simulator with the steering wheel, it's got to be either a first person or bonnet view. So I'll stick with first person for now. But let's get going on our way to this race, which is an off-road race to begin with. There we go. I've got to sit through all these little cutscenes explaining what features are in the game. Wow! Here we are at the first race. Turn my volume back up now. So this is a perfect example of those kind of cheesy races where it's kind of off-road and a little bit arcadey, but in the full game you can imagine doing this in a fully souped up like 4x4. It'd be lots of fun. And one problem I have as well, we're having this interior view, except for losing control. is you can hardly see where you're going. But the outside car views are a lot easier. It's really cool how the car kind of handles off road as well. And with this thing shaking all over the place, you really have to be like kind of quick on steering. So yeah, I mean, imagine this with all fully tuned up rally cars. It'd be quite a lot of fun, kind of reminiscent of the old dirt games. Oh, lost it again, full lock. Ah! It's a good job I'm having fun because I'm bringing up the rear in 12th place. It's because I'm trying to concentrate on talking. I still miss. Ah, no! I'm 11th. I don't know what happened to that last go. Ah! No particularly good result, but like I mentioned, I can't drive, talk, and concentrate at the same time. So it's just going to have to be kind of like a playthrough just to show you what kind of goes off in this game, as opposed to any magnificent show of skill or anything like that. So this is the cool thing about it. It's this kind of like road trip from one race to the next. You know, it's not just like Forza Motorsport 5 where it's just one race after another and a loading screen in between. I mean, this in itself is half the fun, driving to the next race. Ah, wait, ah!
Keep left. In 100 meters, turn left.
Oh, nice little drift then.
In 100 meters.
So I think just doing this in free roam is just going to be just enough fun, as opposed to doing all races. But let's enter this one. I mean, one thing I'm really looking forward to is just driving around and finding those barn finds and just making a collection of cars and customizing them all, and basically just doing car builds and just free roaming. So let's see. Let's take a look at this map. So this is the world map. This is the area that's in the demo. It's got the main area of Castelletto, which is, I think it's based on Monaco, and like I mentioned, that's kind of like the main hub, the Horizon Festival. But there's all this kind of area to explore, which is all blacked out, you know, until you get the full game. Various kind of like villages and towns, which will be pretty cool. So there's plenty of room to go driving around there. Plenty of roads to do some drifting as well if we ever get into that, doing some drift car builds and you know, doing it with the steering wheel. Ah! Traffic. Let's jump back in my Huracan and go racing some jet fighters. Now this is definitely going to be one where I go dead quiet, because it's a pretty twisty track and it's a pretty fast car. It's quite hard to keep under control, so so I think when those things go flying past, you can't even hear what engine's doing or anything. I think I've got used to this steering wheel pretty fast. I definitely find it more intuitive than the control pad. I just couldn't work it with that little joystick. So at least this is a little bit more familiar. Not that I go driving around in Lamborghinis every day. Oh, messed that up totally. Let's see, did I still win? Oh, can't believe that. I think that's the first time I've not come first on that one. But never mind. So anyway, I think I'm going to do a bit of getting used to this. And then in a future video, I think I'm going to jump back on this demo, do a bit of free roaming in the... what's it called? Big 4x4 thing. Driving God. Bowler. Forza Horizon 2 demo. Give it a try. It's free on Xbox. What? Wait, stop listening. Silly thing. So give it a try if you've got Xbox One. Definitely pick up the game. I'm going to be doing some content on this in the future. Some car builds and all sorts of stuff like that. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.